Take on the day with First Alert Weather and Traffic.
I'll help you plan ahead and be prepared. I'll keep you informed to keep you on time.
On the highway or on the horizon, First Alert Weather and Traffic. Take on the day with WESH 2 News Sunrise.
There's a lot of construction on the roads right now. Stay safe. Tonight's primetime lineup is brought to you by Trial Pro. If you ever need us, call 1-800-TRIAL-PRO.
Next at 7, another teacher from the same local school district accused of making discriminatory remarks. How the district is handling these two sensitive cases just days apart.
Plus, Biketoberfest rolls into town today, but could it become a super spreader event? The message tonight from local health officials.
And we are one step closer to commercial space travel. What the federal government did today, paving the way for more launches.
Local, live, late-breaking. WESH 2 News starts now.
We begin in Osceola County, where school leaders are looking into yet another incident involving a teacher making discriminatory remarks in class.
As WESH 2's Megan Mulatto reports, this time the comments are political and LGBTQ related.
In a video shared on Facebook by an Osceola County parent, you can hear the teacher talking to students about their political views and their thoughts on the LGBTQ community.
You got people who are on both sides of the fence, who believes that marriage is sex between a man and a woman, and not between a man and a man and a man or a woman and a woman.
In the video, the teacher continues to express his thoughts on sexual orientation.
I'm not gay, but if you want to be gay, that's your business.
The teacher then explains that everyone has a right to their opinions, which ignited conversation among students about President Trump.
No, honestly, the president's just a racist. He's racist, homophobic, transphobic, he's ableist. I mean, I'll go on, I have a list.
I'm sure you do. But guys, here's my point. You're able to believe whatever you want to believe. All I say is make sure you do your research.
The parent who posted the video wishes to remain anonymous, but says the whole discussion should have been avoided.
He went on to discuss how being gay was wrong and how trans people shouldn't have any rights, and that he doesn't agree with the Black Lives Matter movement. And it's just a lot of things that should not be discussed to preteens, especially for people of color, which I am and my daughter is.
This comes just days after another Osceola County teacher was recorded making race-related remarks during an online social studies class. We spoke to Osceola County Schools Superintendent Dr. Deborah Pace.
Racism is never tolerated here in our school district or in our community. It's not appropriate, and we understand that very, very much. At the same time, people are stressed, emotions are high, and we know that sometimes things come out that shouldn't have been said.
We reached out to the teacher for comment as well, but have yet to hear back. In Osceola County, Megan Mulatto, WESH 2 News.
Is looking into what happened and is taking action to communicate to students and staff that racism is inappropriate. The parent that we spoke to says as of now, the teacher is still in the classroom.
Today kicks off the annual fall motorcycle rally known as Biketoberfest. Though it's starting off a little slow due to COVID-19, city officials in Daytona Beach and beyond are expecting big crowds. WESH 2's Claire Metz reports the big question is, will it be a super spreader event?
You can expect to see cases increased.
Florida is just 12 cases away from reaching 745,000 coronavirus infections. More than 46,000 Floridians have been hospitalized and nearly 16,000 deaths have been confirmed. Take a look at where we stand just over the last week. New cases are trending in the wrong direction. We've seen a steady 7-day increase in the number of coronavirus infections. Today, more than 3,300 new cases were reported.
There is a brand new lawsuit filed today trying to stop President Donald Trump from holding a second campaign rally in our area this week. They cite health and safety concerns for the reason to halt his return to Central Florida. WESH's Amanda Dukes has gone through the lawsuit and explains why some worry that Ocala may become the next super spreader event. Ufelter says that he has been waiting to hear from a Marion County judge if and when he will be granted an emergency hearing on his lawsuit. WESH 2 News promises to keep you informed on the COVID-19 pandemic. When we are not on the air, you can stay up to date on WESH.com. And if you haven't already, download the free WESH 2 News smartphone app for push alerts to your device.
A woman is dead and a man is clinging to life after a triple shooting in Melbourne. This happened at Lizzie's restaurant on University Avenue. Police say someone walked up to 34-year-old Jamie Wright of Palm Bay and shot and killed her outside the building. Then the gunman went inside and shot her husband, Theron Wright. A third person, possibly an innocent bystander, was also shot and is expected to recover. The husband was seriously hurt.
As of last night, he was going to surgery. He was critical but stable. Prognosis was not positive, but we're hoping that he comes out okay.
Police say the gunman may have been with one or two other people. They have not said whether they have identified a shooter.
A man and his immediate family were rolled out as persons of interest after a local mother disappeared. Stephanie Hollingsworth of Belle Isle has not been seen since the end of September. Today, deputies announced that they are not looking into her husband, Scott Hollingsworth, and his family members. On Tuesday, Scott asked for help from the public to find her.
And it's going to happen. We all have a lot of faith and a lot of hope that she's well, and we are going to bring her home to her family.
Stephanie was seen driving a champagne-colored 2000 Chevy Tahoe with a Florida plate of Y50XUR. There's now a $10,000 crime line reward for information to help find her. One person was taken to the hospital after a fire in Volusia County. Chopper 2 flew over the scene at Lodge Terrace in Deltona. Flames left a hole in the roof. About a third of the home is now destroyed. We don't know the extent of the person's injuries.
In Commitment 2020, more than 2 million votes have already been cast in the November 3rd elections. At this point, election workers say Democrats lead Republicans by more than 400,000 ballots. That's expected to change Monday as most early voting locations will open, including 9 of Central Florida's 10 counties. State elections leaders encourage you to plan ahead.
We encourage people to take action now. Don't wait till the last minute. Election day is your last chance to vote. Don't think of it as I'm just going to stroll on in and everything's going to be happy. It likely will be, but don't take that for granted.
The only local county where early voting does not start is on the 19th. On the 19th is Sumter County. Sumter County voters can begin voting early on the 20th. Elections workers are preparing Amway Center for early voting next week. Staff ran cubes, inspected the machines, and set up booths, spacing them 6 feet apart. The goal, to make the arena a COVID-safe spot for voters. Amway Center is just one of 20 early voting sites in Orange County, but it is the largest. Amway will have 50 booths set up at first, with 30 more on hand if they need them. And as we get closer to the election, you can stay up to date on any developments on WESH.com and by signing up for the Commitment 2020 newsletter for important updates right to your inbox.
Still ahead, space tourism. How much longer could it be before regular folks get to take off in a rocket? We'll explain what the U.S. government did today that could pave the way for more launches in the future. Alex.
Hey, temperatures are finally on their way down after a pretty hot afternoon. This evening shaping up to be pretty nice out there. Take a look. Leesburg right now still at 80 degrees, 82 in Orlando. Expecting temperatures to drop down into the 70s. Rain showers are going to be making a return to the forecast as well. I have the details coming up.
They're on your ballot. They're important. And you need to know what they mean before you vote. Join WESH 2's Stuart Moore and Greg Fox for a 1-hour special. Commitment 2020. Understanding the Amendments. Tuesday at 7 on WESH 2. When weather turns extreme, turn to Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi. Clear, experienced, and certified most accurate. Central Florida's severe weather expert, Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi, and WESH 2 First Alert Weather.
And what's widely viewed as a boost to the commercial space industry, the U.S. government announced new rules that will cut red tape and encourage more launches. WESH's Dan Biller reports that one goal is to get regular folks in space as tourists. The new federal rules allow commercial launch companies to suggest ways that they can meet safety standards. They go into effect in 90 days.
Breaking tonight, we just found out that Dr. Jill Biden will be in Central Florida tomorrow. She is hosting a Women for Biden event in Lake Mary at 4:15, and then will head over to St. Petersburg, Florida. This comes as President Donald Trump is also set to be in Central Florida tomorrow, bringing his campaign in Ocala. We'll, of course, be on top of both of those major rallies. Let's talk now about your forecast with First Alert meteorologist Alex Alisi. And Alex, a pretty quiet night out there.
It really is. It's shaping up to be a really beautiful evening out there. You can see right now from our tower cam, only a little, some cloud cover building down to the south. That's all the way down towards Osceola County and Polk County. Otherwise, most of us are dealing with some mostly clear skies. 82 degrees right now in Orlando, so the temperature's finally on their way down, but still feels like the upper 70s, feels like 87 degrees. Winds are out of the east-southeast at 10 miles per hour. Take a look at clouds and radar together. But not a whole lot of cloud cover out there. And again, those big clouds we're seeing on our sky or our tower cam, really down there towards the south in Osceola and Polk County. as we head into your Sunday. The weekend, again, looking great, though. Either way, Saturday, beautiful. Mostly sunny skies, 85, and that slight chance for some extra showers on Sunday still won't ruin your plans. We'll just have 86 degrees for the daytime high with that chance for those scattered showers. As we head into next week, well, the rain chances stick right around 30%, 86 on Sunday. By Monday, a little bit more cloud cover, still 30% covered to showers and storms, still 86 degrees. And as we head through the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will increase that rain chance up to about 40%, with highs remaining right around the mid to upper 80s. Darren.
Sounds good, Alex. All right, coming up in sports, Orlando City continues to march towards the unknown. I'm talking playoffs, where that tie from last night puts them in that race. Plus, the Pack is headed to the Bay this weekend. Tom Brady's take on how the Bucs will match up against one of the top offenses in the league. That's next in sports.
Join WESH 2 Chief Meteorologist Tony Manalfi on Facebook Live.
We're talking about the weather, answering your questions, and giving you the forecast. And of course, if there's bad storms, we're right there on it.
Weeknights at 8. Brought to you by your Central Florida Honda dealers.
Hello, everybody. I'm Darren Stoltzfus. Orlando City took another small step towards their first playoff berth at the MLS level. They did it with a 1-1 draw against NYC FC last night. But because of all the COVID cancellations and several scenarios still in play, the math for clinching a playoff spot is a little fuzzy. And don't forget to join us in just a few minutes over on Facebook Live, 7:30 p.m. It's the Thursday Night Huddle. We will preview tomorrow night's loaded slate of high school football, and we'll bring in a few high school football experts as well. Again, that's on the WESH 2 Facebook page, 7:30 p.m. tonight. You got about 6 minutes or so. That does it for sports. The news continues after this.
Volunteers in Central Florida put together hundreds of COVID-19 relief and hurricane preparation kits for veterans. The project by the Home Depot Foundation and Volunteers of America of Florida also included thank you notes for serving our country.
It makes us extremely happy. Our associates have filled some of them out just to see how excited they were to say thank you for your service, how proud they were to be part of this project, to be able to add maybe a smile to somebody's face at the end of the day when they do get this, to show them that they are appreciated and that people care about them.
In all, 250 kits were created.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. City Furniture has teamed up with the American Cancer Society to launch the Pink Pumpkins fundraising campaign. Each City Furniture showroom in Ocoee, Orlando, and the Villages will have a professional carved pumpkin display to honor loved ones touched by breast cancer. The campaign is part of making strides against breast cancer fundraising efforts. Last year, $750,000 was raised in Orlando for the American Cancer Society to help with research and care.
We have time for one last look at your forecast.
Let's head over to First Alert meteorologist Alex Alisi. Alex?
Hey, this evening's shaping up to be another beautiful night. Tomorrow, it's going to be pretty similar to what we've seen the past few days. Expecting highs to get above normal, between about 85 to 89 degrees. We do have a cold front starting to work its way in, so we will have a better chance for some isolated showers as we go through the day tomorrow, especially later on into the afternoon and early evening. What that cold front means for you as we head towards the weekend on Saturday, we'll get down to about 85 degrees, which doesn't look like much, but we will have some drier, lower humidity as well. Only a 10% coverage of showers. As we head into Wednesday or Sunday, we'll see some moisture lifting back up from the south. That's going to give us a 30% coverage of showers, 86 degrees. And as we head through the week, we'll continue to have about a 30 to 40% coverage of showers. So only scattered showers here and there as we head through the week, with temperatures remaining in the mid to upper 80s.
And this concludes our special edition of WESH 2 News at 7. But you can always find the latest headlines on WESH.com or by using the free WESH 2 News mobile app.
We hope to see you tonight at 10 o'clock on CW18 and then at 11 o'clock right here on WESH 2. Have a great evening.